Hello, welcome to Charter Local Edition Northwest. Today we're tackling the news topics in depth that matter the most to you. Our team is in Florence covering the Oregon Coast Economic Summit. I'm Dana Cowley, your host for today's interview, and my guest is State Representative David Gomberg. He's a Democrat representing District 10. And David, thank you so much for joining us. Well,
it's so nice to be back with you again.
It's a pleasure to be here. And tell us what's happening in your district now.
Well, you know, my district ranges from Tillamook to Yachats and inland as far as Sheridan, and there are so many different kinds of things going on, from the repairs finally to Highway 20, which is going to cut 20 minutes off the commute time from Corvallis to Newport and make that road a lot safer. That's important. We've got dredging projects underway to make our ports safer and more economically feasible. We've got a new boat repair facility going into Toledo, which is going to be the largest dry dock between Seattle and San Francisco. We're dredging Depot Bay. We've got some important tourism projects underway excuse me, in Lincoln City and inland as far as Sheridan. We've got lots and lots of things going on. The coast is remarkably vibrant.
Wonderful. And I assume this will bring some jobs and contribute to the economy.
Well, that's the important thing, is creating not just jobs, but living wage jobs.
Exactly.
And you know, one of the biggest projects we have going underway right now is planned expansion of the Oregon State University campus. Corvallis is full, and they're looking for places they can expand into, and we are looking at bringing OSU to Newport. We have this great facility there right now, the Hatfield Marine Science Center, but we are looking at bringing 500 undergraduate students, along with 150 staff, to come into Newport to create a really world-class ocean center, ocean studies program. If we are serious about ocean warming, acidification, starfish die-offs, the resiliency of our fishing industry, then having a world-class facility in there at Newport is a realistic part of the answer to those questions. So I'm really excited about that question. It's going to be a prime topic coming into the next legislative session. It's finding the funding to expand Oregon State in Newport.
That's just what I was going to say. I'd imagine students would certainly want to go there, but the separation there would be, what will it take to make that the reality?
Well, you know, they're going to be able to specialize, and that's really very important. But I like to say that the coast is going to draw students to the beach, and our weather is going to make sure they study once they get here.
You know, it's just certainly so beautiful when you're down here, even when it is, you know, rainy or wet.
Absolutely.
My daughters and I just took a vacation down here and went to the aquarium and visited that area that you're talking about, and it is developed and beautiful, and it's changed since I've been here so many years ago.
There are remarkable things going around the Port of Newport, from the Hatfield Marine Science Center to NOAA coming in, the new international terminal they're constructing for import and exports, and OMSI relocating there, as well as the aquarium, as you mentioned. So the Port of Newport, Yaquina Bay, is a great success story on the Central Coast.
Excellent. Well, like so many other rural areas, the economy is essential and economic stimulation is essential. And what do you plan to work on this next year in your position to help improve things beyond what we've just already talked about?
Well, you know, certainly we're talking about the OSU program. I've got a couple of tourism initiatives that are underway designed to help people in the northern part of the district, in southern Tillamook County, northern Lincoln County, where tourism is the primary activity. And so we're going to be looking at that. But if you're going to talk about tourism, you've got to talk about transportation and infrastructure. You have to talk about roads that are going to get people in and out safely. You're going to have to talk about sewer systems that work well. And you even need to talk about simple things like the internet and cell phone service, so that when people come out to visit, they can access that little bit of home that they need to keep going and stay comfortable.
Yes, I remember the day when we used to try to get away from those things, but anymore people really want to have those connections.
You need to take it with you, and you guys are a big part of that.
Hopefully. Representative, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it, and we thank you for watching. This is Charter Local Edition Northwest. I'm Dana Cowley.